I am Deborah Larson, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. On behalf of the trustees of the California State University and the faculty, staff, and students of Chico State, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2022 commencement of California State University, Chico. That was easy for you to say. Okay, will the rest of the audience please stand? And for our graduates, please remain standing while Barbara Nicole Stanley, musical theater major, sings our national anthem. Does she go by? Thank you, Barbara. Please be seated. We will now hear a special video presentation from President Gail Hutchinson, recognizing the sacred Mechoopda land on which this university rests.
We acknowledge and are mindful that Chico State stands on the lands that were originally occupied by the first people of this area, the Mechoopda, and we recognize their distinctive spiritual relationship with this land, the flora, the fauna, and the waters that run through campus. We are humbled that our campus resides upon sacred lands that since time immemorial have sustained the Mechoopda people and continue to do so today.
Today we celebrate the achievements of our graduates and share your excitement as you move forward to your new adventures. It is an occasion where we can rightly feel your pride and share your hopes as we all look forward into the future. Tonight, we confer the bachelor's degrees on those students completing majors in the College of Communications and Education. It is now my pleasure to introduce the members of our platform party. Colleagues, please stand or wave as I introduce you. Caitlin Morris, student reflection speaker and candidate for a bachelor's degree in communication science and disorder. Kane Tall, student reflection speaker and candidate for a bachelor's degree in kinesiology. Dr. Angela Trethaway, Dean of the College of Communications and Education. Dr. Gail Hutchinson, President of Chico State. Dr. Marian Paiva, Chair of the Academic Senate and our Mace Bearer. Dr. Debbie Summers, Associate Dean, College of Communication and Education. Brianna Sider, Student Reflection student reflection speaker and candidate for a bachelor's degree in recreation and hospitality management. Dr. Thomas Rios, interim vice president for student affairs. Dr. Monique Sendez, vice president for information technology. Dr. Brooke Banks, chief of staff, office of the president. Ahmed Bora, vice president for university advancement. Ann Sherman, vice president for business and finance. Today's music is performed by the Chico Wind Ensemble under the direction of Mr. Christopher Naravardi. It is now my great honor to introduce the president of our university, Dr. Gail Hutchinson. In her years here at Chico State, first as faculty, chair, and then dean, and now president for nearly 6 years, President Hutchinson has provided informed and inspirational leadership and consistently kept the focus on our students and your success. She has led Chico State through the campfire and recovery, the pandemic shutdown, and repopulation of campus. Her passion for Chico State, her commitment to shared governance, and her dedication to our campus and its future has had tremendous impact on all of us. President Hutchinson, we appreciate you and all you do to welcome, embrace, engage, and encourage our students. Thank you.
Bienvenido. Na young. Hey Tanani. Welcome. You know, I have to take a moment off script and just say, oh my goodness, we're here in person. It's so wonderful to see you all. Graduates, today we gather to celebrate the achievements of the unshakable and exceptional graduates of the class of 2022 as they take their place in the distinguished company of university-educated scholars. Students, each of you has a personal story of triumph to tell. Many of you are first in your family to graduate from college. Many of you have navigated food and housing insecurity and endured financial hardships. Many of you have survived or been impacted by disastrous wildfires that have ravaged the West. And all of you have been challenged by COVID-19 pandemic. For those of us who have lost loved ones to COVID, fire, and other tragedies over the course of your studies, please accept our heartfelt empathy and understanding. Together, let's share a moment of silence for all we have lost during these unprecedented times. Thank you. Students, your journey to a degree over the past few years is unlike the experiences of generations of students who have graduated before you. Specifically, you had to navigate the effects of a global pandemic, and for you, COVID-19 meant adjusting your expectations from in-person learning to figuring out how to learn online or in virtual and hybrid platforms. Faculty and staff went above and beyond to help you, to support you, to help you learn, doing their absolute best to engage you in learning and provide that undividing attention and support. And so right now, faculty and staff who are in the audience, I personally wish to thank you for all the hard work that you've done, not just over the last 2 years, but over the last 4, 5, of course over your careers, but especially over the arduous times we've had most recently. And just like on Zoom, when we mute, I'm gonna mute for 30 seconds to let the train go by. I won't talk, I promise. And I'll try to unmute myself when the train is gone. For some of you, The fall and spring semesters were the first time that you were on our beautiful campus to take in-person classes and participate in in-person activities. The Chico State experience may have been different from what you imagined before COVID. Nonetheless, you persevered, and now you stand prepared for what lies ahead. Graduates, you are an inspiration to future Wildcats, to your families, and to the community writ large. Your tenacity, coupled with your level of achievement during arduous times, will be long remembered through messages of hope and strength that will ripple across generations. Children, perhaps your children, will follow in your footsteps to pursue an education with dreams and confidence for a brighter future, just as you have done. Many of you have not been alone on your educational journey. Your loved ones, parents, guardians, significant others, teachers, mentors, family members, friends have encouraged you all along the way. They also have sacrificed and supported you as well. And today, they are here to celebrate you and rejoice in your accomplishments. So, graduates, let's take a moment, and when I count to 3, please honor our guests, your loved ones, with either a wave, salute, text, or a cheer of gratitude. Are you ready? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Outstanding, well done, well done. During your time at Chico State, graduates, each of you has come to understand how important it is to acknowledge differences of opinion, embrace facts, remain open-minded and curious so as to discover new ways of being, living, and knowing. Service beyond self and inclusive communities of excellence have structured the core of your undergraduate studies. Wildcats, we know that we are stronger when we embrace diversity in all its forms and work together to solve challenges. It is my hope that you will take the education that you received at Chico State and continue to live our time-honored values. Be an independent thinker and an engaged citizen. Develop your own views and voice based on your education. And use that voice to positively impact the world around you. Do and dare to make a difference. The pandemic has shown all of us that we are all connected and vulnerable in ways that perhaps we've never imagined. How do we respond to adversity? We've learned over the last few years truly matters, and lives depend on it. 2 years of pandemic, social turbulence throughout the country, increasing extreme weather, and environmental challenges are powerful indicators that you are entering the world at a critical moment. Given your recent education and experiences, you are now ready to face challenges such as these: how to mitigate and prevent catastrophic events like ravaging and deadly wildfires, how to feed a growing world population while at the same time improving soil health, reducing water consumption, and drawing down carbon, how to prepare for and combat the next pandemic, and how to address the needs of those experiencing homelessness and those who also are global refugees. The world is so in need of what you have to offer. Graduates, your preparation, your skills, wisdom, values, and experiences, along with a continuing quest for knowledge, have prepared you for what lies ahead. There has never been a more important time to make a difference. Through your academic journey at Chico State, you have been tested and learned that you are resilient and capable. You realize today more than any other day that you are strong, wise, and ready. In fact, because of your tenacity and unshakable nature, I have no doubt that history will reveal your generation to be one of the greatest generations in the 21st century. Graduates, when we're finished today, you will hold in your hand the key to a future that may have seemed unreachable not so long ago. You will join the ranks of more than 177,000 graduates of Chico State, the second oldest, one of the most innovative campuses in the country, and in the country's largest public university, the California State University. So today, take pride in your academic journey, celebrate your accomplishments, know that we are immensely proud of you. We believe in you, so please believe in yourselves. The world will now be yours to make better. And with that, it is my highest honor to introduce Dr. Marianne Paiva, Professor of Sociology and Chair of the Academic Senate. Thank you.
How y'all doing tonight? Hey, I want to remember this right here forever.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Can we get a selfie with you all?
Okay, stay seated though.
Stay seated. We want a selfie, okay?
Okay, here we go.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're in charge.
I'm in charge. Yes. And I put it on video, not picture.
One moment, please.
All right. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, look at you. How y'all doing tonight? I don't think so. How are you doing tonight? Thank you, and thank you so much, President Hutchinson. You are all so fantastic, and the family and friends and people who just love you, it's so great to see you all here. I want to give a special shout out, special thanks for every member of the staff who is here tonight helping with this event, but also to the staff who have shown up every single day and helped and kept us going throughout the last 2 years specifically, but every day. You help make this event special. I see you, and I thank you. And to my faculty colleagues, thank you for being here today and every day to support your students and each other. I also want to take a special moment to acknowledge the amazing colleagues on the stage with me. I've had the pleasure of working closely with them this past year, and I'm grateful for their talent, their dedication, and constant focus on student success, well-being, and academic excellence. President Hutchinson, this year started rough. And the grace and compassion you showed, I'll never forget. And Provost Larson, I'm truly grateful for your leadership and guidance as I navigated my role as Academic Senate Chair, which is a weird role that I knew very little about a year ago. But Provost Larson, you unexpectedly became one of my most valuable mentors. Thank you for your leadership. And to the vice presidents and the deans and the associate deans, and to Dr. Brooke Banks over there, who was often at my beck and call, thank you, you've taught me so much. Like President Hutchinson said, my name is Marianne Paiva. I'm a graduate of Chico State. I got my bachelor's and I earned my master's here 20 years ago. I have been in your shoes. And it is my honor today to say 2022 graduates, on behalf of the faculty and academic senate of Chico State, congratulations. We are so proud of your accomplishments and the commitment that brought you here today. I've been a faculty member at Chico State for 17 years, and I have never been more proud than I am here today celebrating you. And I am celebrating you. And you may be asking yourself, how does she know me? How could she possibly be celebrating me? It's a good question. I may have never been your professor, or maybe I was, but I've listened and I've watched a lot in my classrooms over the years, and I was a student here myself, and I walked the same halls. I know the struggles that you have faced collectively, and I know the perseverance it took to reach this spot today, and I celebrate your perseverance. You came here as dreamers, as seekers, believers, all with a shared goal, a college degree, the promise of an opportunity. And when you got here, you faced challenges and barriers that on some days seemed insurmountable. I know that many of you struggled to navigate college life, to find a safe place to sleep, to get enough to eat. I know that many of you juggled jobs, families, and caring for your loved ones. I know that many of you faced illness and financial worry, and yet you showed up. You showed up to Zoom lectures, to virtual office hours, to Brady Bunch-style classes. You worked harder, you leaned in, and you fought for your education. You succeeded. I celebrate your determination. I celebrate every hard-earned B, because the hardest grade I ever got was a B in sociology. and every paper that made you question the world around you and ask why. I celebrate the family who cheered you from afar and encouraged you to never give up. I celebrate the friends who intellectually challenged you and then gave you a safe place to relax. As faculty, we celebrate the hope and dreams that are before you now. We celebrate the opportunities that will present themselves to you. We celebrate the lives you will continue to build, proud that Chico State is a fundamental brick in the foundation of your future. You will have many more celebrations in your life, but today, it's all about celebrating you. Be proud of what you've accomplished, and remember, you're a wildcat. Be proud of Chico State. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Paiva. That was wonderful reflections. Now, we have a special treat for you this evening. We actually have three student reflection speakers. So I'm going to ask the students who are speaking tonight to join me at the podium. And when I call their name to introduce them, I'd like them to raise their hands. So please, students, join me. Come on up. So first, we have Bree Siders, candidate for a bachelor's degree in Recreation and Hospitality Management. Caitlin Morris, candidate for a bachelor's degree in Communication and Science Disorders. And Kang Tao, candidate for a bachelor's degree in Kinesiology. Ladies and gentlemen, your student reflection speakers.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 2022 commencement for the graduates from the College of Communication and Education. Also, welcome to the friends, faculty, staff, and everyone who has supported us along the way. My name is Bree Siders, and I'm a first-generation student graduating today with a Bachelor of Science degree in Recreation, Hospitality, and Parks Management with a double option in Event Management and Resort and Lodging Management.
Hello everyone, my name is Caitlin Morris, and today I'm going to be graduating with a Bachelor's of Arts in Communication, Sciences, and Disorders with a minor in French. Woo.
Hello everyone, my name is Kang Tao, and I am graduating today with a Bachelor of Arts degree in Kinesiology with an option in Physical Education, Teacher Education.
The class of 2022 is the only class that has experienced college life through a fire, a pandemic, a year of online instruction, and a return to in-person learning.
The past 4 years have been everything but a normal college experience, to say the least. A few months after we arrived on campus, everything got put on pause. The campfire was rampaging through Northern California, and we were sent home from the residence halls with no idea what to expect when we returned.
Sophomore year, things were finally starting to get back to normal. It wasn't long before the COVID-19 pandemic hit.
As our third year rolled around, we were online, and it wasn't until our senior year that we were finally back on campus. The class of 2022 has experienced many challenges and had to live through this wild ride. We all had to dig deep within ourselves, and as a result, we've become more resilient.
Throughout this chaos, we have all faced challenges, both similar and unique. Like many of us here today, isolation has been a consistent obstacle. When I was dropped off at Lawson Hall in August 2018, I felt lost and in the unknown. Everyone around me was searching for our soon-to-be best friends, and some that we would soon consider to be our family. I found my place here through the power of saying yes, which has led me to becoming heavily engaged on campus. Whenever an opportunity has arose, I have not let it pass. I have always given everything a chance.
I came to Chico in 2018, not knowing how my life would change over the next 4 years. COVID-19 was the last thing I expected to happen. Zoom meetings from my bedroom and spending all of our time indoors, the world felt heavy, everyone suffering a loss in different ways. Today, I stand in this spot where I was at freshman orientation. However, I stand here now with those same people who I consider to be my closest friends and family. If it was not for these close bonds that I formed over the past 4 years, I would not be here today.
At my lowest point, I seriously doubted that I would finish college here at Chico State. Along the way, I lost motivation and the drive. I could not see what was ahead of me. Then, I discovered the kinesiology department, where I was surrounded by caring, inspiring professors and students. Being in this environment gave me the strength and the motivation during those challenging times.
Together, we have had unified experiences that have pushed us through our greatest challenges and allowed us to grow into the resilient people we are today. As I look forward to the future, I am bracing myself to expect the unexpected and to be prepared for whatever the next challenge is. Through this, I'm excited to travel the world to go on to my next adventure, wherever that may be.
These challenges have shaped who I am and have led me to find a passion in speech-language pathology. This fall, I'll be pursuing my master's in speech therapy in order to dedicate my life to helping those with communication challenges find their voice.
I didn't have the opportunity to participate in organized sports growing up. Linda Allen, my high school physical education teacher, was especially influential in helping me find joy in sports and the desire to live a healthy lifestyle. Here at Chico State, I have learned valuable lessons from my faculty in the physical education teacher education program that will help me to become like someone I've looked up to for many years. And now it is my turn to be that role model as I plan to enter the credential program here at Chico State to become a future physical education teacher.
As we move forward and switch our tassels over, we have a few pieces of wisdom that we'd like to share with you today.
Take advantage of the opportunities in front of you and make the most out of each day. You never know how or when you're going to stand out or be able to make that life-changing impact on somebody else.
By embracing change and growing together, we can work for a brighter future for ourselves and for the generations after.
The important things happen outside of our comfort zone. We have to embrace community. And if we look around ourselves tonight, we see friends, parents, mentors, and professors, and many more. We have to lean in, go knocking, express our needs and wants, because they have the power to change lives. And as students of CME, we all have one thing in common, the desire to help others. And though nothing is certain, we know anything is possible with a community and with our peers.
Congratulations, class of 2022! We did it!
One more time for our student speakers. Outstanding. And I want you to remember those important words of wisdom. Take advantage of opportunities, make space for learning, embrace change, grow together. Community is important, and be willing to take risks, to do and dare, and know that you always have the courage and power within to succeed. Thank you, Caitlin, Kang, Brianna. Distinguished visitors and guests, faculty and friends, it is now my great pleasure to introduce the candidates for bachelor's degree. Would Dr. Angela Trethway, Dean of the College of Communication and Education, please come forward?
Distinguished guests, families, and friends, on behalf of the wonderful faculty of the College of Communication and Education, it is my honor to present to President Hutchinson the Chico State 2022 candidates for bachelor's degrees. Faculty marshals, would you please present your candidates for degrees? And just a reminder, because we are still in the midst of COVID, we ask students that that you don't shake hands or hugs, but we are going to be so delighted to hand you your diploma folders and take a picture. So we're really looking forward to it.
Thank you. Okay, let's begin.
We can take turns. Yeah, when they get tired, they can.
Daniel Alejandro Padilla.
Tiffany Culver.
Tristan K. Turn. Marier Monje Martinez. William Edward Perry. Eric Raymer.
Kevin Curran. Daniela Hernandez Zaragoza. Carlton Gilreath.
Diana Salas Carrillo. Mary Vogel, magna cum laude.
Estefania Huerta. Braylon Addison.
Myra Velazquez.
Patrick Francis Kelly. Kimberly Rosemary Figueroa Martinez. Mila Ladek. Jolie Marie Aarons.
Gabriel Vecchio.
Alyssa Kennedy.
Mackenzie Nelson.
Alexandra Lee.
Jesse Parker, summa cum laude.
Sunshine Ha.
Shay Yamasaki.
Caitlin Faye Dawn Anderson.
Gianna Victoria Scotto. Faith Simon.
Brian Hanna.
Alyssa Tellis.
Aiden Elrod. Terrell Ayers.
Christian Sordo.
Sierra Brooks. Gabrielle Cervantes. Tomas Casares.
Ava Louise Norgrove.
Joshua Bratcher. Jenna Christine Latiano, summa cum laude. Mariah Fitch, summa cum laude. Basil Johnson.
Robin Morgan.
Kirsten Johnston.
Maria Fernanda Ocampo. Jacqueline Martinezson, summa cum laude.
Alex Cato. Stephanie Ann Cato.
Alyssa Medina. Alondra Guadalupe Martinez.
Maria de la Luz Gutierrez. Hamilton Jimenez Salazar. Kimberly Chacon. Lindsay Hunter. Angela Lisette Garcia Camargo. Carly Elizabeth Herbert.
Cameron Jessica Martin, magna cum laude. Cameron Wilson.
Cassandra Alicia Gonzalez.
Gustavo Villegas.
Julian Taylor Dunn.
Azadeh Wallner.
Mariana Gonzalez. Lauren Elaine Cooper.
Alexis Padula, cum laude.
Bella Grace Carcamo Wing. Jordan Kraft. Delaney Blevins.
Bailey Tony. Isabella Sickerich. Kendall Nicole McCarty.
Samantha Love De La Torre.
Addie Lee Taylor.
Jocelyn Michelle Bruno.
Natalie Tarrant.
Emily Doe. Marisol Dolores Loney. Kate Kramer. Ethan Libbard.
Sophia Morrow. Sadie Lynn Peavyhouse. Magna cum laude. Shelby Wager.
Lindsay Ferguson.
Colin Wasson.
Mario Dominic Gomez. Jasmine T. Fields.
Jerica Morrow. Vanessa Solis.
Julia Lauren Kaywood. Carter Dishman.
Sophia Eloisa Jessica Zavala.
Jessica Lubenko, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Dewey, magna cum laude. Sarah Carrico.
Hannah Potts.
Dustin Michael Lorek, cum laude. Colby Dunlap. Sean Hayworth. John Dollar. Andrew Colburn. Inanna Lewis Wolfson.
Hunter Spanier.
Kiera Graham.
Rosa Rodriguez. Hannah Wagner. Zeus Romo. John D. Olson. Carson Mulholland.
Isabel Felix. Kyle Kellogg. Hannah Garman. Danielle Christine I. Yvette Herrera Martinez. Natalie Lewandowski. Connor Jackson.
Mia Taxon.
Daniel Garcia. Luca Achor de Bono. Madison Frankina.
Hannah Elizabeth Sarwar. Madison Wood. Maddie Orloff.
Nicholas J. Albert.
Drew Sanders. Gabrielle Muniz.
Haley Chavez Rosell. Regan Fasoletti.
Taylor Smith. Madeline Tudor.
Kyle Christopher Alsbury. Victoria Ann Kenyon.
Connor McPherson. Willa Van Houten. Cameron Posey. Maya Nielsen.
Eli Gruzen. JC Ford.
Ashley Ann Porter. Caitlin Marie Mabry.
Diana Cuevas. Riley Michelle Gray. Donovan Corprew. Mia Catherine Cesario. Marlene Angeles.
Tina Inez Steele. Brianna Payan.
Morgan Janae Lopez.
Reagan Myrtle.
Caitlin Kite. Megan Kuehl. Megan Gentry.
Amanda Malati, cum laude. Jack Sorensen. Emma Wright. Rachel Munoz.
Matthew Borges. Alyssa Lopez. Samantha Ehrenberg. Gregory Gilbert. Anna Breckenridge. Kelly Kabiko.
Gregory Rubio. Destiny Teasley.
Gibson Tyler Elkins, cum laude. Esther Calderon. Justin DeRuyter.
Jasmine Vega. Eric Wisniewski.
Amanda First. Kevin Lacombe. Lindsay Hordick.
Austin McDonald.
Alexis Garcia. Eduardo Estrada.
Ariana Rubio. Thomas John Stremfell. Megan McMullen.
Danielle Kessler.
Kristen Santos.
Michaela Harris. Daniela Altair. Javier Hernandez Mojica.
Marianne Spears. Julian Mendoza.
Teresa Guerrero.
Samuel George Seagraves.
Megan Kaiser.
Tyler Yarborough.
Zoe Heron Mochnick.
Jessica Stratton.
Ashley Gine.
Akil Minesh Patel, cum laude. Gigi Montague. Jennifer Paola Parra.
Mackenzie Champion. Joseph Lomelli. Kiara Edwards.
Sydney Pornaris.
Lauren Jaramillo. Jordan Lee Kopp, cum laude. Samantha Devat.
Sarah Simmons.
Mallory Boyle.
Matthew Allen Reedon. Cameron Moyetti.
Christina Hose, cum laude. Alyssa Bodine. Melanie De Leon. Kristen Cabrera.
Juliana Zinn. Courtney Marie Shelton. Emma Mitchell. Jessica Madrano.
Cheyenne Nicole DeMarco.
Jacob Noble Willis.
Elena Emily Herman.
Linda Toole.
Victoria Hernandez. Nicholas Caldera. Thalia Avila. Melanie Anderson, summa cum laude. Gabby French. Cassidy Swengross.
Alyssa Reyes.
Samantha Guernsey.
Sako Sak. Bailey McKeon. Miguel Anthony Villalobos.
Celeste Hernandez.
Brianna Siders. Ruby Estefany Martinez.
Jacob Collier.
Emmeline Richards.
Claire Brady.
Juliana Mary Meyer.
James Allen. Wendy Jill Burkhart. Christopher Hill.
Maria Zavaleta. Matthew Umbarger.
Haley Flores. Tucker Bennett.
Michaela Price. Kara Ann McCormick. Gianna Velez.
Velvet Garcia. Hasmin Eliana Araiza.
Elza Parrish. Esmeralda Morales. Lita Stock. Madison Moser.
Emily Crockett del Aguila. Beatrice Hickox. Brian Jerry Coffey. Juliana Jackson. Eduardo Blancas. Harrison Duty.
Tony Yang. Bree Rosales. Peter Yang. Shannon Lynn Reedley.
Megan Ely.
Hannah Elizabeth Marie Thompson.
Austin Chu. Haley Marie Hill. Miriam Arias. Alexis Lauer.
Dalton Sibley. Sydney Scott.
Heather Ellis. Abraham Garcia.
Catherine Emma Morelli.
Laura Black.
Mariana Sanchez Estrada.
Adam Gomez. Rachel Fisher. Eric Dang. Alexa Gredenberg.
David Martinez. Caitlin Morris.
Luis Nazareth Estrada.
Emma Snell.
Leslie Abarca. Nancy Del Real. Ashley Bills.
Stephanie McCoy. Nicholas Mora. Andrea Samay, cum laude. Chase Nelson.
Brianda Guzman. Jacob Avery Jablonski.
Monique Idalis Martinez. Troy Mackey.
Madison Haley Kreider, summa cum laude. Alyssa Collins.
Colby Newman.
Haley Carter.
Kendall Marie Naso. Elizabeth Wilson.
Catherine Jordan. Braden Gowdy.
Ashley Petretti. Austin McFarlane. Anne Elizabeth Mellon. Francis Stover.
Kelly Lenrick.
Jalen Rose Ibarra.
Bailey Edgar, cum laude. Lindsay Bryant. Robin M. Blakely. Callie Day Kenny.
Rachel Thompson.
Kiara Cornaga.
Lisa Marino. Andres Sandoval.
Yuzelmi Estrada Cardenas. Christopher Comalang. Jacqueline Florencia Alvarez. Melissa Cervantes. Haley Floyd.
Marcos Reyes Carrillo.
Lawrence Langwell.
Ayala Andrea Ortin.
Jennifer Castaldo.
Austin Vang. April Sanchez.
Maxwell Fielder. Harley Balaam. Evan Hanley. Caitlin Cooper. David Alvarez. Shelby Forster.
Michelle Ann de Guzman Rosales.
McKenna Brink. Jesse Griffith.
Sierra Lynn White.
Eva Islas. Lily Madeline Holloway.
Juan Martin Vallarta.
Brooklyn Christensen. Dawson Beal.
Morgan Robertson. Joseph Poggi. Sierra Velasquez.
Jesse Garcia.
Caitlin Moore.
Avery Madison Lambright. Lauren Bandy.
Hannah Ryan.
Yeah, my girl. You said that I would see you at LaSalle's. I went and I didn't see you.
Gail, I really want a fist bump right now.
I saw you at LaSalle's, then I thought I'd see you at the grad.
Catch me after the ceremony.
Matthew Larson.
Right after the ceremony. Don't forget.
Scott Kreutzfeld.
Elliot Sloan. Michael Ramirez. Morgan Smith. Tristan Rendler.
Samantha Allen. Jose Lua Mendoza.
Haley Steichskull.
Antoine Evans Jr. Billy Anderson. Carson Gibbs. Giancarlo D'Alessandro. Alex Larson. Caitlin Branson.
Miguel Uloa. Blaze Stout.
Christopher Finlas.
Ruby Natalie Nava. Dushyant Ravulapalli.
Nalicia DiMercurio. Emily Jones.
Samuel Leland Newsom.
Andrew Long. Paige Cassidy. Rebecca Ray Graham. Brittany DeSalle. McKenna Bernardi.
Madison Naomi Miller. Magna cum laude.
Abigail Baber, magna cum laude. Casey Calderero.
Sophia Diane Salachi. Alan E. Morales.
Erica Bishop. Matthew Alexander Cataregli. Elijah Patrick David. Elijah Ferguson.
Matthew William Meza.
Mason Chavez.
Malacia Stone. Daniel Gerardo Vasquez.
Iman Leah Elpusam. Brittany Bontel. Jonathan Hasso. Carolyn Batts. Esmeralda Campos, summa cum laude. Elijah Babcock.
Christina Munoz Gonzalez.
Caitlin Foster. John Dermot Collier. Melinda Kellerman. Kellen Anderson. Jane Hoffman.
Jasmine Elena Newlin. Madison Nicholas.
Madison Crandall.
Claire Walters. Rachel Reynoso. Annie Elizabeth Stavala.
Julia Brown. Sissy Danini. Greta Kirkby. Gabriel Lizarraga. Madison Carlton.
Sabrina Aguayo Orejel.
Susana Garcia. Alyssa Christine Gonzalez.
Madeline Trites.
Dariana Hernandez Serrano.
Jaslyn Mejia. Montserrat Saucedo Rosales. Jennifer Vargas.
Madison Lunty.
Jessica Mejia. Annika Yoder.
Precious Flood. Kaylee Bergstrom. Cheyenne Kane. Jenna Baker.
Joshua Anastasi Noonan. Hannah Wilson, magna cum laude. Kang Tao. Sarah Catherine Pruden. Kevin Paz.
Emma Jorgensen. Anaí Lopez. Tacey Hope Georgeson.
Avery Roscoe.
Gilda Alvarez. Molly Hargan.
Hannah Miller, magna cum laude. Juliana Nunes.
Jania Gabrielle Lavilla.
Raven Verville, cum laude.
Kayla Batiste. Ashlyn Diaz Magdaleno.
Amanda Rose Wesley. Daniel Martinon.
Abby Klein.
Joseph Quintanilla.
Janelle Euphemia Agelopoulos. Brandon Stephen Bohannon. Josiah Juarez. Jackson Knapp. Angelina Gage. Kyle Lindquist.
Alexandria Torres. Kyle Zelensky. Emma Mitchell.
Matthew Jenkins.
Sutter Solwold. Summa cum laude.
Jeremy Hart Bode.
Kayla Jean Sholkoff.
Serenity Edwards.
Sarah Catherine Zucker. Marissa McInerney. Catherine Rubino.
Daryl Roy Orea. Sarah Kenning. Serena Leal.
Sierra Marshall. Magna cum laude.
Raveen Kaur. Carly Bond.
Rachel Mars. Magna cum laude.
Ian Hilton.
Taylor McJunkin.
Liliana Garcia Ferreira.
Anthony Thomas.
Gregory Hierro. Jessica Ryan Geiger.
Stacy Pajavang.
Gloria Abati. Allison Gruel. Joseph Creed. Wendy Rose Land.
Noel Miller. And Marie Mullen.
Luis Hernandez.
Sarah Stockton.
Anthony Avila. Lakin Keene.
Marco Murillo.
Reese Lickberg.
Dustin Miller.
Evelyn Elizabeth Klontz.
Ashley Ramirez. Justine Sonsting. Nicholas Manges. Garen Schreiber. Jaron Truly.
Carver. Cassandra Lemon. Owen Bister. Alyssa Hanson. Jasmine Johnstone.
Brandy Orozco.
Jacob Brenner.
Teresa Rodriguez.
Tito Hernandez.
Lars Olafson. Jessica Irene Mitchell. Dawson O'Gorman. Jasmine Munguia. Adrian Martinez. Tyre Oliver.
Maya Berkman.
Ellie Sievers.
Xylee Emmeline Augenstein. Joshua Mark Bloom. Arliss Elster.
Stephen Lawrence Santora. Victor Trejo Jr. Megan Timmons.
Taylor Nicole Burke.
Celeste Negrete.
Audrey Addis. Ellie Jones. Remy Maureen Davison.
Alana Ochoa. Joshua Joseph Ward. Jasmine Nares.
Michaela Bismillah. Eileen Gomez.
Monique Miley. Magna cum laude.
Ulysses Garcia Rueda.
Ruth Ann Reed.
Nicholas Bradshaw. Grace Hodges.
Austin Mencarini. Nicolette Narkowitz. Colin Weaver. Giovanni Perez.
Stephanie Knoble. Eric Grayson. Karina Cope.
Roberto Zarate Solis.
Emily Greenslade.
Taylor Damon Vicari.
Samantha Brown. Manuel Escobar. Alexis Harvey.
Sarai Tapia Vega.
Andrew Duval. Lindsay Amelia Spees Hart. Jennifer Connolly. Luke Clark.
Serena Quiroz.
Roberto Gonzalez.
Robert Sutter.
Francisco Arguelles. Caitlin Kirkpatrick. Madison Flynn. Andrew Emery Clifton.
Aislinn Schwartz. Giselle Santiago Hernandez. Morgan Marianne Williams.
Alyssa Aranaga. Harper Engeman.
Madeline Waller.
Courtney Latourelle.
Sophia Emiko Pearson.
Kashif Gobir.
Caleb Miller.
Menelaus Koyavas. Connor Bagchi. Edward Michael Freeman Jr. Chloe Curtis.
Alex Marquez. Jeremy Rosenbaum, cum laude. Elias Early.
Liliana Mia Cortez. Grace Covey. Veronica Ann Gonzalez.
Christina Malin. Daniela Yunuen Zamora.
Peyton Larson.
Vanessa Gabrielle Villalobos.
Edward Gallagher.
Shannon McCarthy.
Brianna Lawson. Parker West Alms.
Savannah Nicole Ryan.
Daniel Bender.
Max Nurin. Cameron Taylor.
Nathan Koenig. Eric Jacquez. Melissa Jacobo Gonzalez. Guadalupe Cabrera. Leah Diaz. Sarah Farrer. Allison Girama.
Christopher Villa.
Doug Lynch. Jamie Lyons.
Sequoia Taylor.
Cameron Vance Cunningham.
Coral McLaughlin.
Jacob Kimball.
Gabrielle Reed. Victor Vogt.
Trinity Kirkland.
Brittany Santos.
Madison Long.
Kevin Telford.
Ethan Dew.
Brittany Trevino. Jacqueline Mejia.
Catherine Fraley.
Diego Baudelio Munoz Martinez.
Daniel Chang.
Damaris Marie Oliveria. Lauren Senf, magna cum laude.
Dylan Colon. Joshua Ibasco.
Abigail Robles. Jordan Deborah Martinez. Hannah Simon.
Nayana Nichelle Johnson.
Jasmine Montoya.
Justin Green.
Alexa Texera. Angel Rodan.
Spencer Hammer. Amy Bell.
Garson Yang.
Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. One more important piece. So I need everyone's attention right now. That tassel right now should be on the right side. Make sure it's on the right. Make sure it's on the right side of your cap. Graduates, and now the moment you've been waiting for. Please stand. Oh, whoops, forgot that part. Okay, graduates, now the moment you've been waiting for. By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the trustees of the California State University, I confer upon each of you the bachelor's degree appropriate with course of study that you have pursued, with all the attendant rights, responsibilities, distinctions pertaining thereto. Graduates, you may now move your tassels to the left to celebrate this momentous occasion. And to the unshakable, extraordinary class of 2022, on behalf of the faculty staff at Chico State, with joy for the moment and hope for the future, we wish you a hearty congratulations.
Graduates, please rise as the stage party and faculty exit the stadium.